What up, good people? What up, good people? Robert Maxwell in the building. Hillabore Bay, what's good? Sanchez Jackson in the building. Allie Jack, what's good? Robert, Ronnie Ron. Oh, God. Ronnie Ron, please send me your address on madefortheville@gmail. Please. Proud of the squad. They played hard. Sorry, I had that background music going. Proud of the squad. They played hard. Red stayed in the building, hoping the best for Pryor. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Proud. Of course, we got the lovely Lady Lauren in the building. Jared, I know. I do too. Get 20 more out. Didn't we out rebound them by 22? We are much better defensively than offensively. Facts. And we're learning about, like I said, we're learning about our team every game. And they're resilient. They're a lot more resilient. Plays together, rallied the troops. Referees were terrible. God, I hate sounding like a broken record. They were terrible. Healthy and stronger with our body, positioning, our legs. We got to use our legs and our butt better. Like those times Javon Hadley fell, we just got to get a better base up under us. But again, that's stuff that can be worked on in the practice. We're banged up. 3 key players out. Ben, what's good? What's good? Good evening. Oh, Robert, I didn't want to jump straight into that conversation, but I really want to jump straight into that conversation. You cannot keep doing that SEC. Boy, you better not let Georgia Tech beat Georgia and let Louisville boat race Kentucky tomorrow. Ooh-wee. Yeah, legs look a little shot. Yeah, y'all see you see Coach Kelsey a little spicy in that in the handshake line. Yeah, give him credit. Yeah, give them credit. They were tough. Oklahoma, they wanted that game too. They really wanted that game. We're getting much better. Like I said, you can see the improvement every game, which is the best part about the entire tournament. You can see the improvement. You just got to steal games while we're still learning to play together. Right? Yeah. He looked fatigued early. Had us in the semis and the notifications hours before the game. I'll rephrase that, Jared, if you could, please. Shots aren't falling. Like, yeah, I don't think they're a bad offensive team at all. They're just learning to play each other. I mean, there's a lot of motion in our offense, so they just have to learn to play off each other with a better rhythm. Not bad offensive team, just bad shooting team. They run the offense and get some good looks. Just can't knock them down. Listen, we got the best shot we needed at the end of the game with Noah Waterman in that corner. You just got to knock them down. They can shoot, man. They can shoot. 20-6, beginning of the fourth quarter. Go Georgia Tech. Even if that is the case, you have to play like that. And here's the thing. Come tournament time, the only time you have to play back-to-back games like that is conference. It's conference tournament. And hopefully you'll be in the territory where you get some buys. Oh, we need to split. 0-2. Who else played? Biggs need to improve our free throws. They play Harbor. Oklahoma coach is decent. He took Loyal's Final Four, Sweet 16. We missed some shots, and like I said, that's why I said, Ali Jack, Waterman's willingness to play defense. His willingness to play defense is what I love. You're gonna get better if you're willing to play hard. If you're willing to play hard, if you're willing to play defense that hard, you are going to get better. And that means he's accountable to his teammates. Like I say, you can tell he's not out there to be a liability on defense. Rain Smith, those guys are accountable to their they are very, very accountable to their teammates, and you could see it. Oh, jump shooting team on a third day. Is it a thing or no? I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so with this team. They're in good. I mean, their legs look. You know what it looked like? It looked like they did too much to try to rest. Does that make sense? You know, sometimes your coaches keep telling you, stay off your feet, get some rest. Sometimes you got to get up and just walk around and move around and keep your legs like loose and fluid. But it looked like maybe they just stayed off their feet way too much and kind of got dead legged. Pack the Yum Tuesday. Is that when we play? Ooh, wait a minute. We got Ole Miss on Tuesday? Damn, Josh Hurd. We got Ole Miss on Tuesday? When is Johnson coming back? I have not heard I haven't heard a reliable date. All in all, was a success. Definitely. Why is he missing? But that's what I don't think he's a bad free throw shooter. I just think he's missing right now. He might be just rushing a little bit. Can't believe one of those threes didn't fall for. Listen, once he got hot, sometimes he loses a little bit of his form when he gets when he gets it going, and he sometimes he rushes it a bit. But yeah, like I said, those boys can shoot. I'd rather their defense, yeah, because that's where they have very good hands on defense too. I'm impressed with how fast their hands are, how disruptive they are with their hands. I'm extremely impressed. Yeah, and had a shot to win. Yeah. So many air balls and not close. Yeah, our shooting wasn't where we needed to be. I agree with that. AC beat up Big Ten this week. IU's picked to finish second in the Big Ten. Chucky was wore out at the end tonight. Psychologically, yep. Ole Miss just lost to Purdue by 2. Purdue, didn't they bust up NC State? A hard-fought couple of games. I was more worried about Indiana. We clobbered them. Get healthy and play on. Yep. You're hoping to see the playoff. Midnight Family at the end of the day when it comes down to free throws. That's what killed us. I think we should have went to the line a lot more. Then we have Duke and UK. Damn. What's the word on Pryor? Waiting to get like I said, I never want to do public speculation. I don't want to end up in the on the message boards. I think we'll still be ranked. More importantly, we're getting better. And once we get healthy, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You wanted to see the improvement. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, I just stopped on YouTube for a second to invite everybody over to the YouTube channel. If you're watching on Twitter, go to YouTube, type in Made for the Ville and come join us. But Twitter, I got to shut this stream down over here. Red State, you going to help me out? Fine, just worried. You talking about Pryor, right? Free throws didn't kill us because they missed 6 free throws as well. My goodness, they missed some timely ones. So Twitter, you're welcome to join us over here on the YouTube channel, Made for the Ville. Or you can just hit the link. It'll bring you right. It'll bring you right over here. Appreciate it, Robert. Appreciate it. But Twitter, I gotta shut you down in 3, 2, 1. Bang. Make sure I didn't hit the wrong one. How wonderful Louisville basketball. We're all talking a good way in the college basketball scene. You mean around the world, around the college basketball world. It's an awesome feeling. What are we going to do with Edwards? D-Chess, what are we going to do with Edwards? Midnight Family, what are we going to do with Edwards? I want you to grade Edwards and elaborate on your grade. What are we going to do with Terrence Edwards Jr.? His game overall. Appreciate it, Rez. Excuse me. Appreciate the red steak. Hoping Pryor would definitely need him. He's definitely a difference maker. Isn't it terrible? You find yourself getting mad at Pryor. He goes out. You're like, please don't let him be out. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Elaborate on that a bit. Marcus, please elaborate on that a bit if you can. He's got the tools, needs the confidence at times, C+. Feels like he's not a leader, can't finish. He's got to get stronger. Yeah, he has to find his spots and get to them. Seems like he's doing a lot of freestyling, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not throwing the baby out with the bathwater or anything like that. I'm just saying, I just want his moves to be stronger, a little more decisive. And his defense, like don't sleep on his defense. He's an active hands and he's long. He's tough. He's tough to play out of pick and rolls. Why can't he be faster? Yeah, that part's terrible. It might be hyperextended. T is out of sync, too much dribbling. Looks like he needs a few dunks. I could go for that. Let him blend in with the other. Wait a minute. Goatley, are you talking about Terrence Edwards in particular? Edwards Jr., I'll give him a B minus. Soft with the ball, loses the ball too much. Too passive. Passive with shots or just attacking the basket? What say you, Jordan? We will get to Ruth. Because he's gonna really be relied on. He is definitely gonna be relied on. And where the Edwards only excels as inferior athletes. Not sure how effective he is going to be in the ACC. He's got to be more confident. How many games do you think that's going to take for him to get more confident at this level of competition? Yep, he's starting to drop. Yeah, like I said, he's trying. He's trying, and he's been a lot more talkative. So you can tell he's getting good advice from the sideline. I will say that. Yeah, he's got to get lower. With Hadley and Edwards, everybody has to get lower because that's the only way you can be strong with the ball. That's how you can have good balance. That's how you avoid charging. It's just getting lower. I like Edwards. His first step. How much of that does he have, and how much of that just doesn't he have with the first step? So he is saying he's looking for speed mismatches, I guess. I know. They're all cringe. Listen, Jonathan, that question might be coming up soon. On the left side of the basket. Yeah. Ruth's confidence is growing fast. Okay, attacking the basket. Yeah. You gotta draw contact too. You gotta get to the foul line. More aggressive, looking for a shot. Yeah, because you don't want, if you're Edwards, you don't want people to start playing off you. So he's going to have to get a couple threes, like wide open threes to go down. Because, yeah, you'll be in bad shape if they start, just really slacking off you. The trust process, win and lose, drop plus coach has. I think ACC, everything has to rise up another level. Yeah. And keep in mind, this was the first real full game where you were considered the hunted. Like Indiana, you were 100% the hunter, right? Indiana, you were the hunter. West Virginia, both teams had a little confidence. Both teams wanted to prove that it wasn't a fluke. Louisville wanted to prove their Indiana game wasn't a fluke. West Virginia wanted to prove their Gonzaga game wasn't a fluke. Small, the point guard, wanted to prove he's the man. Chucky Hepburn wanted to prove he's the man. And when you got to I think Oklahoma played like they had a chip on their shoulder from the beginning. So we were like a 2-point favorite. So we were literally the hunted on this one. And so it's like, okay, we're going to have to learn to play that. We're going to be the hunted when Ole Miss comes in town. Are we good or is Oklahoma good? Is IU overrated? Oh, Eddie, yeah, right when I talked to Steve about Gonzaga losing, I said the same thing, but that's what tournaments do. That's exactly what a tournament is. You get all worked up looking at tournament brackets and who you think you're going to play, and then the bracket gets knocked on his ass, and before you know it, you're playing somebody else. Yeah. We might pick up his workout regimen a little bit, his weightlifting regimen. And I don't know if it's weightlifting, but just strong with the ball exercises. They look pretty balanced and they're healthy. Gosh darn it. The referees, the SEC commissioner has already placed a call, and they're like, if you let Georgia lose to Georgia Tech, if you let Georgia lose to Georgia Tech, all the refs getting fired. That's a little bit of a wind up. That's true. He got injured. He got injured at the beginning of the second half. Are you talking about Ali? He's a part of Bounce Crew. Yeah. He'll definitely get better. But especially with the injuries, we just need him to get better faster. I mean, he's going to be challenging for minutes. That's for sure. But they're going to make him pick minutes one at a time. Get everybody healthy. And you want to keep on being able to practice hard. That's another thing that the injuries hurt. You want to be able to practice full speed, whenever you're not playing games, and keep the competition up. If you get guys too injured, if your team gets too banged up, then you find yourself just doing all kind of drill work, just trying to get to the games. Probably, Robert. They shouldn't. Oh, I'm gonna have to get in my Ole Miss scouting bag, so I'll do a scouting show for that one. Russian, just Russian sometimes. Slam Tan in the building. What's good? Oh, Frank Anselm, eBay. Yeah. I mean, everybody gets them. The approach Coach Kelsey's taking is next man up. He's really on next man up. He's not doing the moan thing. Oh, that's hard to argue. I mean, but Oklahoma came to play. Damn it. Yeah, they came to play. While I was coaching Chucky Space on the sideline, that was a tight sideline. I think he reached over the line. Well, he was holding his knee. Marcus, what do you think about Chucky Bravado being one of the best point guards? Is it motivation to other teams or nothing burger? He's been backing it up. So I'm under the impression that it doesn't matter what the other team thinks about it because he is here to back it up. And now that Louisville has it rocking, he's going to get everybody's best shot anyway. Very proud of Hadley. Right. Hadley might have to take a couple more shots too. His 3-pointer, he has a good looking stroke. He just has to get a stronger base, man. You just got to be on balance. Yeah. He did. Listen. He did pull a bit of a Davenport, didn't he? I thought about that when I saw it. And I'm like, damn, I didn't see any bad blood between Kelsey and the coach and the other coach. I did see the blow by in the handshake line. Okay, let's do this really quick. I know we got it here. Actually, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Open up a new. Why'd I do that? I didn't have to do that. Let me close these. Bang, bang, bang. Kelsey. Okay. Just to make sure we got this audio right for y'all. Okay. I should be getting that sound coming out. Hold on. 5, 4, sorry. Share.
Want to give Oklahoma a lot of credit.
Hold on.
They rebounded them by.
Hold on, I'm not getting that.
So,
hold on, guys. Make one move, one little adjustment. I'm trying to be perfect. Sound, output. There we go. Think it should be fine now.
Want to give Oklahoma a lot of credit. Porter's a phenomenal coach. Doing a great job there. Kids are tough. They compete. And they had an amazing tournament. So winning a championship down here is a heck of an accomplishment if you look at the caliber of teams and programs that came down here. So, I was proud of our guys. They fought. They just played with so much grit. You look at the stat sheet and we out-rebounded them by 22. That's usually a pretty good indicator that you played your butt off. They did too. Just made a few more plays than we did, and you got to give them credit and tip the cap. And it was a fun 3 days. to get to the championship was a heck of an accomplishment. Our kids are crushed in there right now, because really believed even, down the stretch with a couple minutes left and we were a little shorthanded that we were going to find a way to pull out a win, but give Oklahoma a lot of credit.
Brooks Holton on Zoom.
Yeah. Hey, Pat, you seem pretty, I'm upset there by the call, or I guess no call, on that last pass there from Chucky, trying to get the ball in bounds. You thought the guy's hand might have gone over the line. Did you get any kind of, talk with the official and, did they give you like an explanation as to kind of, on what they saw versus what you saw there?
No, I don't think they were in a mood to give me an explanation because I was losing my mind. I get pretty passionate and emotional sometimes, and and just got to keep my cool a little bit better.
We all do, Coach.
Sports is sports. Life is life. Things don't always go your way. Sometimes the ball bounces in for you. Sometimes the ball doesn't bounce in for you. Sometimes you get a favorable call. Maybe sometimes you don't. And that's just how it is. I have a lot of respect for all three of those officials, and it's just the way the ball bounces and the way it goes sometimes. So there's a billion other things we could have done throughout the course of the game, to not have us down 3 in that situation. So I'll go back and watch all billion of those things, and we'll clean those things up as we get ready for the next game.
All billion.
Early second half, the big kick goes down. Kind of changes your defensive game plan a little bit when he's out because he's been playing well for you.
Yeah. Kaysen's a terrific player. We'd be, if you look at the efficiency ratings and the Ken Palm ratings, things like that, we were skyrocketing. We've been skyrocketing up the charts in terms of our defensive efficiency, becoming one of the best defensive teams in the country. And, Kaysen's a big part of that. He's got terrific instincts of blocking shots, touching the ball, deflecting the ball. He's a big part of that. So, but again, that's how sports go. And he had an injury and went down, and our guys didn't blink an eye. They had great resiliency and resolve. And, our rotation got a little bit shorter, but the guys that played their hearts out, put us in a position to win the game.
Yeah, you have all new players, but the one common thread seems to be the kids' ability to want to be competitive in big games. This tournament had its quality wins for it.
Yeah. You're right. That is the common thread throughout the course, throughout the, throughout our entire program, through our entire
all
roster,
the 50-50 balls.
We value winning and we value
50-50
winners.
balls.
Toughness, competitiveness, basketball IQ, people that make people around them better. Those are huge tenets of our program in terms of how we evaluate who we bring into our organization. And we got a roster full of those type of guys, and they showed that the last 3 days.
Tyler Graber on Zoom.
Yeah, Pat, I think you kind of answered this a little bit right there in that last part of that answer to that last question. But what do you think you showed people who have watched Louisville basketball in recent years about what you guys are doing with this showing in the Bahamas these past 3 games?
I've said this before, but our goal always is, not to win this number of games and win a national championship. Obviously, winning a national championship at Louisville is the standard that's been set here for a long, long time. But I stole this from Jay Wright, and our only goal is to strive to have the number one culture in the country. Whether we do or not, I don't know, because there's not rankings and a scoreboard for that. But we strive to be that every single day. And we're so laser focused on the process of excellence. And I'm a big believer that way.
Yeah, and you already kind of touched on, the impact that Kaysen has when he's not on the court. Did you, since he went down, have you been able to learn anything about, at the specifics of the injury or just how bad it is?
No, I don't have an update on any of that yet. I mean, the game just ended and I go right to the media, so I don't have any word on that yet.
Just one quick thing about Chucky Hepburn.
Mm-hmm.
He's turning into one of the better point guards in Division I basketball.
Yeah.
And he's no longer in the background. He's really kind of stepped up for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, geez, it's not like this was Chucky Hepburn's coming out party. I mean, gosh darn, that kid is a decorated player now.
Accomplished.
He's played in a great program for the last 3 years, and he's won championships. You talk about winning, Chucky Hepburn is winning personified. So anybody that says this is his coming out party, like you're sleeping the last 3 years as a college basketball fan. I'm not saying you are, but I'm just saying. But Chucky, through this recruiting process from the first time I talked to Chucky, I'm a former point guard, and Chucky scored well over 1,000 points, but I've missed 1,000 points by 874. So I wasn't near the caliber of point guard that he was, but, I like to think, and this is what I told him. I said, this is the place you should come because we want it to become point guard and Chucky is kind of the guy that is setting the tone for that, because the point guard's the head of the
God, it's just crazy
of the coach on the floor, and Chucky exemplifies that in so many ways.
His defense is crazy.
Playing with such bravado, with such confidence. We're pouring confidence into him, and he's just playing at such a high level, and you can see that every game.
Brooks Holton on Zoom.
Yeah, I'm sure after this trip, I'm having a couple days of rest. We'll feel like a long downtime, but there's not a lot of downtime heading into the game against, Ole Miss on Tuesday. Just wondering, how you balance, getting these players rested after some tough games versus also trying to make sure that they, they're ready to play on. Tuesday
locked in and
well.
staying loose. This is a tough balance.
We'll just do what we do. You have 3 days to get ready. Tomorrow is obviously recovery is the first priority. Recovery is the second priority. Recovery is the third. I mean, they played 3 rock fights, as I like to call them, the last 3 games that were extremely physical and hotly contested games with big crowds, big moments, with really, really big lights. So our guys, are physically and mentally fatigued, as is all the teams that came down here. And,
Definitely.
We'll refresh tomorrow, and then we'll get back after it and have 2 great days of preparation, getting ready for a really, really good Ole Miss team as well.
Back to Tyler on Zoom.
Yeah, but I know you've been high on Kenai Ruth's all year, really, but he got a bit more time today after Kaysen went out. Just what'd you see out of him in this game and this trip as a whole for a young player?
It's a sports.
Yeah, I mean,
Step up, young fella. He brings good energy.
I've said it time and time again. He's his future is blindingly bright because he's ultra talented. He's got a great mentality.
He competes
works hard every single day. Studies.
Good attitude.
And with our rotation the last couple weeks with us having a couple guys go down, he's been thrust into a little bit bigger role, and he is a guy that approaches the process the right way, and there's no doubt he's going to continue to get better. I thought he gave us great minutes. He gives us great energy, plays hard to flex the ball,
harass us.
And, we're going to need him to get better and better, which he will.
Brooks Holton, last one.
Yeah, after you guys fought back to make it, like a 1 or 2 score game, I'm just wondering, is there anything that kind of stands out to you as just trying, as to things that kept the team from, getting them over the hump and taking the lead there late?
Yeah, I mean, I'll go back and watch the tape, and there's always things you can do better and improve on, and we'll study that here over the next couple of days. But I mean, our guys, shorthanded, did everything they could to get in a position to win the game. Sometimes the ball bounces your way and goes in, and you tip your cap to them. They made game-ending plays.
That's what I thought it was
when they needed to have them, and sometimes
that's what I thought it was
for you, and that's just how it goes. So, give all the credit, or give a lot of credit to Oklahoma.
I think he was really scared.
A way to pull out a really tough win, and we'll move on to the next thing.
All right, thank you.
CSZ podcast.
Rain Smith added 15 points on 4 of 10.
I see you, Juan Bomb. Are they gonna make sure they do everything? Are they gonna do everything to get Georgia Tech out of there, get Georgia in that playoff? I don't know. Georgia Tech may have just enough to eke out a couple more first downs to keep possession, unless they give up the onside kick or something. What's good from West End? We good. 3 straight days, strong teams. Be 2-1. I'll take that. Yeah, that's what we signed up for in the offseason. You go 2-1. That'll be a huge win. They're gonna try to get Georgia Tech. Oh yeah, this is like who. Lord only knows what they're going to add. Was it the same officiating? Was it the same crew or just the same lead official? Tight-lipped coach. That's a traditional college basketball coach. He don't want to tell anything. Coaches do not give injury reports unless they absolutely have to. Because every single report is a small percentage of tactical disadvantage. Anything close is going against Georgia Tech. Like anything close went against us. Just think of the whole team had a Chucky Hepburn mentality. Listen, Ben, they do have a wonderful mentality. I will say that. Their mentality, like I said, I mean, listen, a dog can be a dog. Mentality is different from your actual skill set. Sometimes you have a guy that doesn't have Chucky's skill set, but if he got Chucky's mentality, he's not going to be right. Yeah, no, onside kick. You're right. You're right. Still way too much time. I know what you mean by that. Oh, well, a lot of them are like brush screens, where the purpose of the screen is just to slow the guy down or make a miscommunication. Yeah. I mean, they have a lot of different kind of screens. So some of the screens are made to get a switch. Some of the screens are just made to get a kind of a rub, and you don't want to get a foul called on the screen. So it's there's always a little bit of be careful in your screens to make sure you don't get cheap fouls. Yeah, we made Hadley. We do at least one player on our team every year. We do them the biggest disservice. We make them the do everything guy, and we do not appreciate our do everything guys ever. We get it. We don't show them any love. Locked in mentally. Yeah, you can see they play for each other. Yeah, they play with some accountability, big time accountability. Appreciate it, Eddie. Nothing to hang a hope prize. Okay, this is a fact. At the end of the day, this is exactly the point of the tournament. No, they fumbled. No, they fumbled. No. You heard this talk. You're right. Headed into the game, we had it all planned out. Yeah, Chucky's more. You're right. Chucky's more like a Dwayne attitude. Because of course he did. Of course, y'all knew that was going to happen, right? Where's this waitress in here? Hold on, y'all. There's a waitress in here. I'm gonna have to get a drink in a second. Yeah, nope. There ain't 2 minutes left. This is going overtime, ain't it? Okay, working the Ole Miss game. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be at that game. Nobody saw it was out. Oh. So, Kentucky, tomorrow, noon. Are we going to be able to recover? Nothing would cheer this fan base right back up, like waking up and getting a piece of Kentucky. And she walking right by. She sees my drink empty. Listen, if y'all see her back there, let me know so I can call her because I'm looking at the camera. So, oh, and it would be nice to go Sweet Caroline. It would be nice to be playing some Sweet Caroline tomorrow night. I won't lie about that. I am really looking forward to being in that position. Listen, we will take all kind of Sweet Caroline requests tomorrow night. I might do a post game right after the show. I might do it. So, as a matter of fact, listen. That's why I always say make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get the notification when I go live, because I might go live either at halftime or directly following the show, as long as I'm not mad at the refs. Because if I'm mad at the refs, I don't like to go live because I'll say really, really vulgar things. Maybe a little KCD. Okay. We can just do the universal laws of energy. Yeah, all in all, Thanksgiving was good. No, it's all good. we don't have any we don't have much censorship in here. We should be the better team. You see, they were overrated this year. Listen, they're getting plucked. The SEC talent is getting plucked. Everything is getting dispersed around the country. The best coaches that can put together a team in the transfer portal are the coaches that are winning. Georgia Tech is showing you that. Win, lose, or draw, Georgia Tech is showing you that. Georgia Tech is 7-4. They're showing you exactly what the college landscape is turning into. SEC gonna get a little humbling trying to become the super conference. From Georgia, you might not want to lose to Georgia Tech. Okay, good people, get on out of here. I'll keep it short. We can get another one in tomorrow night and make it happen. But like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Made for the Ville is the YouTube channel for all the people watching on Twitter. Made for the Ville. Subscribe, notification. See y'all tomorrow night.